Hi there, savewith.crypto here. Okay, so it's metabonding day. If anyone's ever wondered what time metabonding is available, in the UK it's 8 a.m. So UTC, that would be 6 a.m. every Thursday. Okay, so I wasn't quite sure myself. I just knew that generally when I woke up and did a few things, had a cup of tea, by then it was available. But yeah, it's 8 o'clock in the UK. That's British summertime, so that's 6 a.m. UTC. Okay, so this is the small account. I'm not expecting wonders from this at all. But first of all, let's just have a quick look at how much I've got anyway. Okay, so in the assets, I've got $3.26. Okay, so not a lot. So let's go to metabonding, do a claim. Okay, processing transaction. And this is going to be tiny because this account's really small. But let's have a look anyway. Okay, so that hardly went up at all. It went up about 40 cents. Okay, so yeah, just about worth doing. I think the metabonding costs about 2 cents to do. Okay, let's try it with the big account now. Okay, so this is the one I'm more excited about. This is the one where I decided to max out all my XMEX and lock it all up for 4 years, and that's my plan now, is to just keep locking it up every time I can. And at the moment, it's actually not fully locked. If you look at the energy multiplier here, you see it's on 3.87. It says in 5 days, 7 hours, 45 minutes, you can boost your multiplier back to a full 4x. So that is certainly what I will do then. But for now, if you were to look at my locked tokens, you would see that it's essentially nearly $9,000 worth there, which is actually not a lot, is it? Well, certainly not a lot compared to what it used to be worth. Anyway, so that is 1.5 billion XMEX. Okay. So at the moment, what I have in the assets is worth $14.55. So let's see what it goes up with when I do the metabonding. And the cool thing about this is the network fee you pay for doing this is 3 cents. So I think as long as you've got, 10 cents owing to you, it's worth doing, isn't it? But you only have to do this every 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, the tokens disappear. So, you don't want to leave it too long. Okay, so let's have a look at what I've got. Okay, so $68 worth. Okay, didn't go up as much as I hoped it would, but there again, I only decided to change the amount of XMEX on Sunday, I think it was. So $54 worth of tokens, which are liquid tokens that I can use right now. So I suppose the question is, what do I do with them? Okay, so that was actually Thursday, and tonight's Friday. In fact, it's actually become Saturday now. So the answer to the rhetorical question that I asked was, what I'm going to do with them is nothing until I've claimed these boosted rewards in the main account. So let's do that now. Okay, so I'm going to get $135 worth of XMEX. Newton 177. I'm going to see if I can get any better. So what I might do is just look at the assets I've got. So you see the assets I've got here, I can't add any energy to. What have I got? I've got $67 worth of assets here that I could turn into MEX, maybe. Shall I do that? Let's do that with the big ones anyway. So it's usually UTK and ZoidPay. So as well as this, I'm going to see what I can claim from my ZoidPay shopping pool. Okay, so it looks like I've got $67 worth of ZoidPay that I can claim there. Okay, so that's amazing. All right, so I should be able to see that over in xExchange.com. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to swap this ZoidPay. So yeah, I'm going to swap the ZoidPay to MEX. I'll get, 14 million MEX for that. Okay, so let's just swap that. I'm just intrigued about how much I can push up my, just by swapping these tokens. Then the UTK, that's about $19 worth, which gets me 3 million. I think BAT is usually worth having. That's just 793,000, but let's have it anyway. I think that's cyber. Yeah, 1.5 million. I think everything else is quite small, isn't it? maybe CRT and Aero. Okay, so what I decided to do was just to swap everything that's worth more than $1. So there's quite a few to do there. Okay, so I also did a little claim on the XPortal app for the e-gold that I've got staked. So you can see that's just gone up a few dollars there now. So I'm going to swap the majority of that into MEX as well. Now, I'm not going to do it all because you need a little bit for the transactions. So let's just say 0.6 sec. Okay, so that's $24 worth. Okay, so swap that. Okay, so that's swapping now. So I think that's pretty much everything. So yeah, the plan is to just see how much MEX I've got. Okay, so I managed to get together $152 worth of MEX there. Okay, so my energy is now 2.663 trillion. Okay, so I worked this out. So before the energy was 2,632 million, it went up to 2,663 million. So that's an increase of 30.8 million. That's actually a 1.17% increase in a week. So let's put this in a compound interest calculator, because I think this is going to work out okay. Okay, so I think I've done this right. Just correct me if I haven't. So I'm using this calculator on the calculatorsite.com. Currency, nothing. Initial investment, okay, that's the amount of energy I've got at the moment, right? So I'm saying an interest rate weekly of 1.17% over a year, say, okay, leave all that. The compound interval will be weekly, okay. So if I calculate that, it's saying after a year, the future investment value is 4.8, and that is trillion, isn't it? 1, 2... Yeah, that's 4.8 trillion. Okay, so that will have earned 2.2 trillion energy by reinvesting or converting everything to MEX, using the energy of that to create metabonding, etc. And so that actually doubles in a year, doesn't it? So if, say, we were looking at 4 years, which seems to be the magic number, yeah, that's up into 1,000, million, billion, trillion, 29 trillion. I think this might be the way to go. I don't know if I've made a mistake in the calculations. If I have, please let me know. While you're down there, leave a comment, like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and above all, tell your friends.